What's up, everybody? Jean-Pierre Labourveau here for the Sand Cry for Freedom call. We are on number 18. These things are just flying by. I can't believe we've done 3.5 weeks so far. You guys, I am the senior coach and the VP of sales over here at the Super Affiliate Network. I'm a multiple six-figure earner. I started off online about 1.5 years ago. I was really broke prior to that. Doing the whole entrepreneurial thing, just fail. Finally found internet marketing, and things just happened the right way at the right time. I had Misha as a coach in a previous system that I was doing with Dagan, and things just happened. You know, they happened the way they should have. So everybody, we're dropping a lot of value bombs and giving a lot of technical training and marketing tips and tricks for you on a day-to-day basis, Monday through Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Time. Make sure that you're here, and if you want to make sure to get those notifications ahead of time, or like when they're happening, so you don't have to come search for us, make sure to go to the Super Affiliate Network fan page, click like, and then on following, make sure you scroll down that drop-down menu, click see first, and click see all notifications. Turn all of them on so you can get all of this stuff. Like you're about to hear Ace and Rich dropping that value today. Let me jump over here to the Zoom screen and make sure I am sharing the proper Zoom screen. Of course I'm not. You're just seeing black the entire time. Awesome. Okay, so let me do something really quick. Boom. All right. Let's see everybody now. My bad. Let me go ahead and refresh this Facebook page. And I want to say hello to everybody. There we go. We got 1, 2, 3 people jumping on. And we got 12 people. That's a new record. So we have 12 people on the Zoom meeting so far. Good morning, Ken, Ben, or good evening, Ken, Ben, Katie, Francois, Amber, David, Carla. Can't see your pretty face, but Carla is on here. We got Daryl on here. I don't recognize that phone number, but somebody is calling in. Awesome. And we got Ace and Rich, and we got Jen Jackson, the famous Jen Jackson. I used to watch this TV show on the Disney Channel when I was a little kid called The Famous Jet Jackson. I miss that guy. All right, guys. So we do have Ace and Rich on this morning. Ace and Rich are just a couple of beasts. They came into the Super Affiliate Network, and within just a few days, they had completed the entire boot camp. They made their first $3,000 in a single day. I think it took them like 9 or 10 weeks or something like that to reach about 30 grand in total commissions. And they are just about to crest over that $100,000 mark in total revenue in their first year, and we haven't even been open for a year, so that is saying something for sure. So without further ado, Ace and Rich, our two top producers, top performers, they are absolutely monster marketers, and they're very intuitive. I'm going to let them take over, and we switch over to speaker view, and I'm gonna let you guys take the floor. Go ahead and run with it, guys.
What's up, everybody?
Hello.
Ace and Rich here. How you guys doing?
Can you hear us?
Hear us, right?
Yes, I can hear you just fine.
Good. All right. Awesome. So.
The pain penetrates. Anyway.
What is that? What is that?
Pattern interrupt.
Pattern interrupt.
It's a pattern interrupt.
I thought it was hemorrhoid cream. See, I misunderstood what you said.
Penetrate.
No.
Penetrate. Deep penetrating pain relief.
Yeah.
So anyways, today we're going to talk about more deeper mindset stuff because, different things are happening and I witness it, and when I witness this stuff, I like to kind of elaborate on it a little bit to help you understand what happened to the ego and the mind and why we do what we do.
Yeah.
And it's such a battle, what we go through in our minds, you know what I mean? So, case in point, we have an event coming up for, Maui Immersion.
Maui Immersion?
And it's going to be incredible. It's going to be
Right.
awesome, guys. I realized I was just making excuses for myself. So what I did to combat that is like I booked the flight immediately.
Right.
Just so I get out of the way, and I know that once that flight is booked, I gotta go. You know what I mean? So,
Non-refundable
So-
tickets.
yeah, I mean, you gotta sometimes do things that are uncomfortable, just to get things done and get it out of the way.
Yeah.
Because if you hold yourself back, you're never gonna go there. So let's say you guys are, considering going to the Maui version, okay? What you have to do is, even the intensive guys, right? You gotta pay and book your flight as quickly as possible.
That's the way to do it.
Because once you do that, excuse me, you are fully committed.
Yeah.
And once you're fully committed, you will go.
Yeah.
But if you question yourself and you just say to yourself, well, I'll buy my ticket next week, or maybe 2 weeks from now, or a month from now. What's going to happen is more excuses are going to start coming up. More things are going to start happening, like, well, the fare price went up. Now I can't afford it.
Yep.
Right? There's always going to be something. So what you got to do is you got to make sure that when you make that leap, when you make a decision at first, and you say, you know what, I'm going. You got to make sure that you jump on it as quickly as possible, because what's going to happen is your ego is going to pretty much tell you not to go,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Because we battle with our minds like all the time.
Every single day we're always running into something.
I call it the battlefield of your own mind,
It is.
and it's going to be a battle.
And it sucks. Y'all know it sucks. Sucks when it happens.
It sucks. But
Yeah.
That ego is so big.
It is.
Sure is, man.
It's so easy to just, the ego, right? So, but here's the thing, guys. Why is it when we finally move the ego aside, right? The chatter, monkey on the shoulder, right? Why is it that when we finally put that aside and we take that leap of faith and we do it, and we're in that moment that we committed to, we're like the happiest. We feel so great. Right? It's so amazing. But the process to get to that point, why is it a battle? You ever thought about that? Are you guys getting what I'm saying here?
Yeah, I'm totally getting it, man.
It's so true. I've dealt with this in the past. And I'm letting you know, just like, stepping up to Maui level. We decided to say, fuck it. Let's do it. Why? Because we always did it the other way.
That's right.
And you can only do it the other way for so long.
It's true.
Right? Because we always like stay in that safety, just be safe.
Comfortable.
You know what I mean? Let's stay in that $2,400 position. You know what I mean?
Where you
Stay safe.
You set walls for yourself.
Yeah.
You see, like, the high ticket commission is going to come in at the higher level, and you know you need to be there, but then you're like, I'm just going to spend this much.
Yeah.
And you're just already put a wall in front of you.
Yeah, you'll spend it on something else all the time. It doesn't matter.
It's going to go regardless.
But think about what that commitment means.
Yeah.
It means a whole new level of commitment. Right? So when that happens, you got to think about it. You cannot let things hold you back from your own ego telling you not to do something. Because you tried it the other way for so long. What has it gotten you? Nothing.
No way.
Right? It's that safety net. It's being safe. And I've done that for so long. Even with traffic strategies, I wanted to be safe. I wanted things that were free. Right? What did I get me? A little bit of money, but nowhere life-changing. Now it's life-changing. Now I'm doing solo ads. Now I start doing Facebook ads. Right? Now I got like a couple leads, 2 or 3 leads a day coming from Instagram. Right? Like, I'm not playing it safe anymore. I don't care anymore. I don't care if my Facebook account gets down tomorrow. I'll open up a new account. Because you know what? It's my life. It's my commitment that I made. And I'm going to let nobody dictate my future. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And once you make that decision, it's like you cannot let your ego tell you nothing. It'll always be there. And I talk about this, awareness. Once you are aware that the ego exists, I'm telling you, once you are aware, that's when everything changes. It's like having an out-of-body experience, stepping outside yourself and looking at yourself and going, holy shit, dude, shut up. Because look how far you've gotten me in my life so far. what happens. Here's something that's going to really ring home to a lot of people.
Right.
It's very easy to step back into that ego mode to the person that you're used to being. Right? It's so easy, isn't it, guys? But what happens? If we decide to drop everything right now and say, you know what? I need some money. I don't want to go to Maui. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. I don't want to upgrade to Pro. I don't want to upgrade to Maui. I don't want to do nothing. Just keep the money and just drive more traffic. What's going to happen is you're going to start going backwards. And as you go backwards, it's going to land you right back in misery. And misery is conformity. Conformity is being comfortable. And when you are comfortable, you go right back to misery. And it's so counterintuitive from what we think. We think that comfortable is what it's supposed to be. When reality is the opposite. Because once you're uncomfortable and you make that leap and you hang out in Maui, you're going to be so happy you're going to take a shit. And you're going to be so ecstatic. But in the process to get to that point, it's going to be a battlefield of the mind. And your ego, your old self, your old paradigm is going to tell you everything to stop you. Everything. Whatever it can do. Because it's what it knows. It's what you know. It's not your fault. It's because it's what you know. You guys get it?
And I find that when, because I go through it myself, when you actually have more conversation with your ego and you got your head, yes, the ego's right, you give it more power,
Yeah.
then if the ego's going to use your environment around you, then your loved ones are going to start going against you. Then your spouse is going to start going against you. Like, you shouldn't go. You
Yeah.
shouldn't do this. You
Yeah.
shouldn't do that. What has that done for you all this time?
Yeah.
Nothing.
I've been
You got to do something different in order for your situation to change.
I've been a part of the system, I've been here since 2008, guys, internet marketing. 2008, okay? Failures, success and failures. More failures than success.
Yeah.
And like I said, I've always played safe. And when we made the commitment to go to Maui, okay, to go to the higher level, that's when everything changed. Not only changed by being positioned, not only changed by getting higher commission sales, which is great, but this changed. Because, like I said, once you make a change, that's a new commitment. It changes up here, right? You will change. And when you go to Maui and you learn what you're going to learn, you're going to come back. You're not going to recognize yourself. You're not going to recognize who you were. You're not going to recognize what you were doing. It's going to be a whole new level playing field. It's going to change the game all around. I mean, it did it for us. We came back. This was telling us, hey, man, you're doing too much. Hold on. Because we've learned so much. We're so hungry, so eager to keep growing and learning that it has to change everything for us. But still the ego creeps. Always creeps up. Always trying to go back.
Yep.
What happens if I went back? I would be working more than twice a week. What I'm doing right now, I would go back to doing doubles, being tired and miserable.
Yeah, I
Come on,
remember.
lady.
Oh,
Yeah, I remember where you guys were at last year. I mean, earlier last year.
what?
Ace still working at Home Office Depot and
Staples. I had a Staples uniform on.
Staples.
Yeah.
Right. Staples. I'm sorry. They all suck. And then Rich, I remember you talking about the stomach problems driving back every day, just like having to sit bent over, doing that drive to and from. It's hectic.
Yeah.
It's hectic.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Even though it sucks, and even though it's misery, the ego loves things that suck. The ego loves things that are misery. And this is what I want you guys to get. It loves this stuff. Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, guys. Doesn't it?
You guys are getting
It
a
loves
ton
to
of
go
hearts
wrong.
and shares and likes, so they are definitely getting it.
Yes,
Because they know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
They know they're going for it. And that's just so important to talk about today, especially at this point, on this day, at this time.
And the level of awareness that I have now,
Yeah.
with Bob talking about that dot, and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, you is it that most people don't succeed? We know it's not the money,
Right.
right? We know it's not, like, we think that it's like, well, I can't make money, or I can't do this, or I can't do that. It's not. Nothing to do with money. And everybody hears that like, oh, that's bullshit. No, it's not. It's nothing to do with money. Money can be created like anything, I'm telling you. Now the level of the next level for us, we need to change to become another person, right? To get uncomfortable away from the ego to become another person, to grow even more. Because, like, I look at my mentors, and I say, Bob Proctor, right? One of my mentors. Les Brown, another mentor. Darren Hardy, another mentor. Jeffrey Combs, my own coach that I hired, right? Misha Wilson, right? Think about this stuff, man. Think about what I'm saying. What about their journey? What have they gone through? You guys are in the beginning stages of what everybody else has gone through. The only thing that separates them from you is the fact that they went through that journey and they got uncomfortable and they stepped away from that ego. And that's why they are where they are today. As hard as it seems, this is why we have a high failure rate in this industry. It has nothing to do with learning the skill set. Anybody take a college course and graduate and go to work and do that skill, right? But to be an entrepreneur and step aside from yourself and become a better person and be better and learn to get more value by the skill set that you grow by getting uncomfortable. That's a whole new playing field. And we step away from that ego and we get uncomfortable. That's when we start to grow. And as we grow, that's where the money follows. See, it's the opposite. It's not about, making money and then doing the mindset stuff. It's about getting this clear as you're going along that journey. So when you have decisions to make along that path, you're going to have a fork in the road. Every decision is a fork in the road. So you have to make sure that you choose that right path. Because if you choose the other path, guess what? You're going back around again, and you have to go through that beginning fork again. It's going to happen over and over and over and over again.
There's a book by Jim Rohn about the interview with Napoleon Hill, or Jim Rohn, about the interview with the devil.
Napoleon Hill.
Yeah, Napoleon Hill. If you guys ever read that book, this is exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah.
It's
ego, like, anybody religious here, I don't know if you are, but if you aren't, but I'm putting it in very broad terms. The ego is evil.
very.
Okay? The ego doesn't want you to have prosperity. The ego doesn't want you to succeed. The ego doesn't want you to hang out on the beach. The ego doesn't want you to be free. The ego doesn't want you to be, like, debt-free, right? The ego doesn't want all the good things in life that you're looking for. They don't want you to have that.
It doesn't want you to be happy.
Yeah, it doesn't.
There's no happiness.
And you think that it does,
Yeah.
right? And you look at all the people around you. They're doing the same thing, conforming to the same thing.
And where are they at?
Most of them are miserable. Most of them are in misery.
Oh, they got shitty lives.
So when you tell them you're doing something that's completely opposite of what they're doing, of course they're going to be like, hey, that shit sucks. What are you doing that for? Because most people, and this is why it's a 97% failure rate, is because their fucking mind gets lazy. And they don't want to grow. They want to stay in that same spot over and over and over, where it's comfortable, where they can go to a bar and hang out and explain their problems and their misery and all that negative bullshit. It doesn't do nothing for them, but just exist on this planet. And that's all I have to say today.
It's awesome. I find a direct correlation between successful and responsibility. Your level of success that you're going to have in life is in direct correlation to that level of responsibility. How much can you take responsibility for?
Yes. Yeah, I agree. And you know what? I'm glad you said that, because I will say this, I'm done. My coach that I hired, changed is because he used those words. And he dropped the F-bomb on me. He says, the reason why when you make money, now you're not making money, is because you're not fucking responsible. Just like that.
Yeah.
I was in tears. The guy broke me down. Like, if I had also private sessions with him, I was, like, there with him in person for a few days in California, but I also was in one-on-one calls for 1 hour. A lot of sessions. And when I told this man had me in tears, you know why? Because he broke the ego.
Truth.
Ego is lying to yourself over and over and over again.
So the mask basically came down.
The mask came
The
down.
mask came down
And the
on you.
truth appeared.
And
And that's why I went back to work. And that's why I started thinking things a little bit differently when I went back to work. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when I got that out of the way, I knew eventually I would get back on top again.
when students come to me and I do my meet and greets with them, and they come in at the $1 trial, and then they tell me that they try to build this business at $37 a month, and they have no income, no job, no nothing, I tell them, get off your lazy ass and go get a fucking job.
Yeah.
You got to do something because this is a business. This is not a hobby. You got to do something.
Yeah.
You got to get that money, and then the commissions you make, put it together and get this business rolling.
That's right.
Otherwise, you just going to get out right now while you're at it.
And John knows, man.
Yeah.
The drive from
This ain't no school bus.
John knows, like you said, the drive from Connecticut over here, and then working double, and then doing the inner circle.
Yeah.
Tired. Right? It was crazy, but it was a commitment.
Got you.
Right? So, man, I'm telling you, the ego loves misery.
Yeah.
So as you're going along this journey, and you're going up, you're falling, you're going up, you're falling, it's supposed to be that way.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be that way.
I mean, if
So,
you look at a statistics chart and you look at a normal trend would be a slow incline up. It's never a straight line straight up. It does this. You know, that's a
Yeah.
normal process. But when you reach that peak where you need to come down because you're resting on your laurels, you're not taking enough responsibility, then it's going to come back down. That's when you freak out, but you need to freak out in a good way. Like, I need to get my ass into action, and I need to keep taking the same massive action I was before, and then you have that trend. And then you can have like an affluence trend where you're going really steeply up, but it's the level of responsibility that you take.
it's funny you say that because he did teach that too. He said that for him to make, when he made his first 7 figures, up to that point, he said he drew it on the whiteboard, right? He said that in the beginning it's like this. I mean, we're talking, right? But what happens over time, it becomes like this. Get that?
Yeah.
It's a smooth uphill and downhill climb. It's more straight, but it's still like this. So it gets like that. As long as you stick with it, and you keep learning, you keep growing, you keep mastering, that's when it starts to go like this.
Even through the failures, even through your tasks, when you're testing your capture pages and things like that, and you're creating your own stuff, and you will fall. It's not going to be perfect.
Yeah.
It's going to happen. You know, look at Daryl, for example. You know, Daryl will call you out. Daryl, for example, he was at that point, that pivotal point where he was about to go off the edge. Okay? And what happened with him, when we met with him, we said, Daryl, let's talk about this, let's get this going. We saw what he was doing. We had to put Daryl on a different path. Daryl kept going. He never quit. It just was, he had to learn from his own results. And he had to tweak a couple of things.
Kept tweaking, Chris.
He kept tweaking. Now Daryl's making sales again. So now he's back in, he's back in flow. But he has to stay consistent. He has to keep going. He can't stop. Once you get the machine going, you got to keep it, you got to see it through.
Yeah.
If you stop, then you go back down.
Right. You have that machine growing.
Right.
If you have a job and you're building this on the side, you have the machine growing. You have your job giving you income. Take that income from your job, take that money that's coming in from the machine, put it together, combine it, go more leverage, and start to grow.
Yeah.
Okay? That's what I did.
Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome.
Awesome, guys.
Yep.
Killed it today. Killed it. I think we had a total of like 13 viewers on Facebook, and we got a good like 70 comments, and I don't think the thumbs up and the hearts have stopped since you guys started. And then we had a total of 13 people on here on Zoom. So yeah, you guys always dropping the value, never fail to deliver and impress. You guys, same actions produce the same results. If you want something to happen that's drastically different than your current life, then change your actions. That's it. Simple as that. It's not rocket science.
True.
Yeah.
It's very true.
I totally agree with 100%, man.
Agreed.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I agree with you guys. Great minds think alike. Yeah, I love you guys. You guys are amazing. Definitely inspiring.
Well, it's just teaching from the experience, right? Just as we're going through it,
Right.
explaining how we're feeling in the moment. You know what I mean? Just to share with you, we're normal. We still battle with stuff in our minds, and so you know that we're just like you.
We're human.
You know,
That's what happens.
we make
It's a human
mistakes.
experience.
We make mistakes.
Yeah.
You know, we just put another video out, getting leads again from YouTube, and
Yeah.
you know we're always pushing, growing, and learning, and always going back up. It's always a pick back up, pick back up, pick back up. You know what I mean? It just never stops.
Yeah.
You know, so but you start to get used to being uncomfortable, and it becomes comfortable, but in a good way. I mean, it's
Yeah.
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
That makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like the number of times you go over a certain action, the number of times you do a certain whatever it is, it just increases your certainty level. And that's how you learn how to take more responsibility. As long as you keep doing
Oh,
it.
yeah. Yeah. No doubt, man. No doubt. I agree 100% on that.
All right, guys. Well, I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up. And everyone usually sticks around for a few minutes on Zoom. So we'll chat behind the scenes for a few minutes. So you guys, again, Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Time. This is what we're doing. We're bringing the value, giving you some sales training, marketing training, tips, tricks, things to do better in your lives in general. And, I mean, like you see Ace and Rich bringing the heat today. Katie does the same thing. Karen does the same thing. Keisha does the same thing. You guys are all monsters, and I love watching the growth. So, again, stick around, and we're going to be chatting a little bit afterwards. And you guys, make sure to tune in every single day. Make sure you like the Facebook page. Make sure you turn notifications on and you're following us. And make sure to like, comment, and share these Facebook Lives so we can grow organically. All right, guys, I will see you tomorrow morning. Cheers.